In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get tons of blocks fast and easy in NBA 2K23 My Team. If you guys want to complete Evos, for example, this Mark Williams, I know you need blocks, same thing for Jalen Duran. And if you guys just want to get blocks in general for challenges, this is going to be the fastest way to do so. So what you guys want to do is you want to come over to Triple Threat Offline, and then you do want to pick your Triple Threat Offline team. Now this doesn't matter too much, but you definitely want to use one guy going for the blocks with. So for example, in this video, it's going to be Amethyst Mark Williams trying to get those last 5 blocks for the Evo. And then you want to pick 2 lower tier cards, so you're not versing like really good diamonds and pink diamonds or really good amethyst. So I'm going to use Devin Booker and then this Oche Abaji guy. Doesn't really matter if that's the lineup we're going to use. It doesn't matter if they're point guards, shooting guards, centers. Maybe you want them to be guards so they're not stealing blocks from Mark Williams. But yeah, guys, team doesn't really matter. Just make sure you have the guy that you want for blocks, and then use like 2 lower guards that are like, you know, sapphires, emeralds, rubies. Doesn't really matter exactly what their tier is, just maybe not be centers. Okay guys, so now into the actual game here. This is where we're gonna have to explain. So we got Chris Paul, Rudy Gay, and then Jay Humphries. So this is a pretty good team. We got 2 smaller point guards, and then we got even a smaller kind of wing in Rudy Gay. So this is a really good team to go match up against. So what you guys want to do on offense doesn't matter. Go to the basket, really doesn't matter. Just make sure you're scoring the ball. Now to explain it really quickly before I show you guys, because it goes really fast, it's hard to explain when it's happening in real time, but basically what you guys want to do is A switch onto their point guard, or A switch onto the guy that usually brings up the ball up the court, which is most time going to be their point guard. If you guys don't know what an A switch is, basically user the guy you want to get the blocks with, run up to their point guard, and then just hold down A on Xbox, or if you guys are on PS or PS5, you want to hold down X. That's all you guys want to do. It's the A button, the pass button. You just want to hold that down in front of the guy that you want to switch onto, and then they will switch the matchups. For example, I'm gonna show you guys, right, user onto Mark Jackson, run up to their point guard, I'm holding down A, and I just A switch. Now we're on Chris Paul. You want to stay by his hip, let him run to the basket, and then last second go for the block, and we're gonna get the block there, right first possession with Mark Williams. That's what you guys want to do pretty much every single time. So right, I'm switching onto, now it's gonna be this Chris Paul. We're gonna switch on A switch, holding down A. Now we're on to Chris Paul. We want to let him run to the basket, We couldn't get the block there. Perfectly fine. You're not going to get a block every single possession, but this is definitely going to be the fastest way to do so. Offense, just take your 2s, run to the basket, and then once again, guys, you want to A switch by just holding down A, either onto Humphries or Chris Paul, whoever's going to bring up the ball, and it looks like it's going to be Humphries. So now I'm going to stay on his hip, right? You want to stay on his hip. Don't stay in front of him. Let him run to the basket. Last second, go for the block, and there we go. We already got 2 blocks in the first minute of the game, not even, right? You want to just try to score the ball as much as possible, right? Take your 2s so you're not scoring like a bunch of points. Now, if they're running in transition, you want to kind of do the same thing. Let him go all the way. He's going to pass to the corner. Doesn't really matter, right? So what you guys want to be focusing on is A switching onto their point guards, staying by their hip, letting them get a little, let them get like a step or 2 ahead, right? Don't just stand in front of them, because that's not really going to work. I'm just trying to score the ball, man. Chris Paul, let me score the ball, bro. There we go. So what I'm going to do, I think they're going to go to Chris Paul here. So I'm going to A switch onto Chris Paul, right? Now I'm usered onto him. We have the matchup. I'm going to let him run this way, let him run to the basket, let him run. We're going to get kind of stuck there. So that didn't really work because we got a little bit stuck. I'm going to play good help defense, and there's another block with Mark Williams. So now we already got 3 on the game. Chris Paul trying to drive. Now we got 4, right? So you don't always have to do it that one singular way where you just A switch. It can just be kind of, you know, just playing the game normally and getting blocks as well. But this is going to be, in my opinion, the fastest way to do so. I'm just going to show you guys maybe 1 or 2 more examples of exactly how to do this, right? So explain it one more time. A switch by holding down A onto their point guard. Let him run by your hip, right? Let him run. We're right behind him. He's going to go up, and we're going to get another block. So let me see how many blocks we have so far with Mark Williams, and we already got 5 blocks. Just like that, super easy. I would have his Evo already done, but I've been able to get like 10, sometimes even like 15 blocks in a single game if you do get a little bit lucky. So I'm gonna show you guys maybe 1 more block and 1 more example, but you guys probably understand this by now. I just want to keep explaining it. So A switch onto the point guard, and this is the stuff that you're gonna have to get used to. It's just the timing of like how much you can let them run forward and then how much time you have to recover. So once again, we're gonna get another block there with Mark Williams, and guys, it's really that simple. So let me know in the comment section down below if you guys do have any questions. I can let you know maybe some things I didn't explain properly in this video, but it's really simple to do, and it's going to be the fastest way to get blocks with any single card in the game. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and if the video did help you guys out, make sure to drop a like and sub down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.